or most of this laning phase, I'm spacing myself so that Alistar can't W me. I purposely throw myself into his range, and because I know Alistar's range, I'm able to just Q right away. So you can see right here, I just kind of throw it. I think you could also react to it, but I play on 45 ping. The lower ping you are, the easier it is to react. But yeah, I do throw myself in range on purpose just so I know that I can go for the cancel here. Yo, what's up guys? I wanted to go over this Janna VOD that I played on stream the other day. It showcases Janna, how you can play Janna just super aggressively. I think it's very easy to do nothing on Janna or to be just playing too reserved, but this game is basically we win lane so hard that the enemy FF15s, and this is like a very high elo lobby. I think it's around Grandmaster. It might be Master actually, Master Grandmaster around there. Starting with the draft, it's Janna into Alistar. That's all you pretty much need to know. I think if you play Janna, you should just lock it automatically into Alistar if he ever gets chosen, because it's just one of his hardest counters. Essentially, Alistar can never WQ combo you because you just Q him out of his W. And if you aren't comfortable doing that, or if you can't do it, then that is a problem because that's basically Janna's entire thing, right? Just being able to cancel dashes like this. I think there's levels to how oppressive you can play. I think the standard Janna player is just gonna play like super passive and then just wait for Alistar to W in. But you can basically walk up and auto W perma and you just hold Q if Alistar reacts. And there's like some tricks that I think are good to point out that'll make it a lot easier for you to be able to play this aggressively. For the runes, I went Airy with green secondary. This was before the inspiration changes. I think Airy is good in this matchup in particular because you win so hard, so the extra damage from your autos and W actually add up a lot. It's a big reason why I don't like going glacial if I'm into a really easy matchup. You won't be able to capitalize as much as you can with Airy as opposed to just glacial, because glacial is just very defensive. At the start of the game, we do a standard 5-point. Nothing really happens. I'm going sweeper level 1 here, as most of the time I'm just going to be going sweeper on Janna. I think I like just how much more aggressive you can play. So level 1, we're playing Yunara into Mel Alistar. I want to just play super aggressively. We should get prio here, so you can just see me walk in the bush here. It was a little dangerous for me to walk into middle bush, but Alistar wasn't here. He's also starting W, so I am okay with just kind of face checking this bush because Alistar can't really do anything. So once I get third bush, I know like we're gonna have prio for like a very long time in lane. You can see me just walking out of the bush and then trying to auto. They're a little too far. They're already conceding level 1. So we're chilling. You get level 2 here. Still just playing all the way up. Can't really do too much at this point. But just playing the tower. Alistar tries to get a QW flash on me here, and he is able to throw me back into the tower, but it doesn't really do anything because the tower isn't aggroing me and we have minions. So in this lane, Alistar or any like engaged champ basically has one chance to kill you, and that's when their flash is up because you can't react to flash, right? So now I know like this lane is just going to be very painful for them. I am just looking to play aggressive. I'm respecting that mid is Mia, and we don't know where their jungler is, so I'm playing a little safe until I get more info on it. I know we get level 3 off of this third melee minion, so I'm kind of just walking up. Still being a little respectful about the enemy jungle. I need to play pretty safe because Echo's on the other side of the map. So here I get the first Q off of the game where I cancel Alistar. We can go back here. I know Alistar's going to go for this W because I basically put myself into his W range on purpose. So that's the small thing that I'm talking about that you can do to kind of like bait out the Alistar W. So here I'm like, for most of this game, or most of this laning phase, I'm spacing myself so that Alistar can't W me, I purposely throw myself into his range, and because I know Alistar's range, I'm able to just Q right away. So you can see right here, I just kind of throw it. I think you could also react to it, but I play on 45 ping. The lower ping you are, the easier it is to react. But yeah, I do throw myself in range on purpose just so I know that I can go for the cancel here. So already, because we're playing so aggressive, Alistar is very low. We see that Graves is topside, and because both junglers are playing topside, I now know that I can just play super aggressive for the rest of this lane. I see that wards are in try. I was going to go sweep it, but this wave isn't pushed in. Again, I throw myself, I purposely like make myself into Alistar range, and then I Q him here. So you can see like I'm playing super far back, and uh, I I'm like pacing back and forth, and then when Alistar is in range, I just Q, and then I'm just able to cancel him. So this is why Janna is just so broken into Alistar. You can also see I'm playing super aggressive as well. I'm not afraid to walk up and W, and I'm also mixing up my timings of just walking up and Wing. So at this point in the game, it starts to become a mind game for Alistar into Janna, because now, because I've walked into Alistar range so much, he's going to know to wait for me to Q, but then I know that he's waiting for me to Q when I go in range. So it becomes a thing of like waiting there. See, like that Q right there, I waited a bit longer for Alistar to get closer, because I know that he is going to look to wait, because I've canceled him 2 times already. And so I wait till the very last second, and then I get the Q off here. Yeah, and as a result, we are just able to sweep up. This guy's just standing still. He knows it's over. And yeah, this is like an example of how you should be playing Janna and like her potential into a lot of these melee champions. And this is like another this is like a big reason why you can't really counter pick, or sorry, you can't really blind pick champions like Alistar, because these matchups are just like so unplayable. So off the base, I come back to mid, and I see that Alistar was mid as well, and I know I'm just so much stronger than him because I have boots and a dark seal, so I just punish him really hard for when he walks back to lane. And I basically half health him just by myself from him rotating, and the poke just keeps continuing. Alistar is just, I know like I broke this guy's mind just in this game. I'm just autoing him. Yeah, the wave is pushing into us. It's very hard. Mel is basically 2v1ing because Alistar can't enter the fight. And the thing is, like, when you walk up to auto Alistar, you don't want to just like Q because you think he's going to combo you, right? Like the whole point, the thing that makes a Janna player like cracked from another Janna player is just the understanding that you can basically auto and W the enemy for the entire time your Q is up, and just really limit testing that and playing your space very well. Because it's basically I'm spacing Alistar the entire time, and I get WQ there. As I say that, I get WQ there. I'm basically spacing myself from Alistar like the entire time, and the few opportunities that I am in Alistar's range for me to get WQ'd, it's not because I messed up, it's because I am purposefully placing myself into his W range so that I can cancel his WQ if he does go for it. So it's you're basically giving, I know I'm repeating myself, but this is like very important. If you want to be a good Janna player, you're essentially just full pressure the entire lane, and then you're giving them some opportunities to WQ. And because they're so desperate, because they know they need to like do something or else they're gonna lose, they will look to engage, and then you can just disengage there. So I have perma-pry on this lane. I recall to go to Grubs, and our team is, instead of going to Grubs, we go for red, which is fine. We catch Graves here, and we get a kill. I get the kill, which is honestly fine. I have Dark Seal. Bot dies. Yunara could have played safe, so that's not really my bad. But at this point, I am pretty much just taking over the map. I win bot side. I won jungle. I'm about to go top here because I see that bot lane pushed in the wave and are backing on vision. So now, like, I win bot side, I win jungle, and then I win top. And then at this point, this game is just pretty much over. Yeah, so I recall. Enemy is in our bot side jungle to try to trade out something. And I can just walk in. I'm super strong. I have enough damage for myself. And then we just collapse on the enemy bot lane here. And yeah, at this point, like, the game is pretty much over. So purpose of this video was not so much about like macro and stuff. It's just a lot of the kind of demonstrating that skill of playing Janna at her max potential in lane. Like, obviously, this is a very Janna favored matchup, but I think it's very important to note just the extent of how much you can play, how hard you can abuse this matchup. So that's it for this commentary. Thank you so much for watching. If you are learning Janna, it's going to take you a while to kind of get to this level. And I've played this matchup so many times that I kind of know Alistar's range, but for a lot of different champions, it's pretty different. But you will get used to it the more you play it. So yeah, good luck. That's it for this VOD.